Sunset dreams on the Costa del Sol. Sofia Carter had always dreamed of visiting Spain, and when she finally arrived in Costa del Sol, she felt like she had stepped into a postcard. The golden sands stretched for miles, kissed by the shimmering blue waters of the Mediterranean. Whitewashed villages perched on the hills, their terracotta rooftops glowing under the warm Andalusian sun. She checked into a luxurious beachfront resort in Marbella, where palm trees lined the infinity pool, and the scent of fresh seafood filled the air. From her balcony, she watched the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. Determined to explore, Sofia strolled through the charming old town of Estepona, with its flower-filled alleyways and boutique cafes. She indulged in tapas, crispy patatas bravas, fresh anchovies and chilled gazpacho, at a seaside chiringuito. Every bite was a taste of Spain's rich culture. One morning she took a boat tour from Puerto Banús, sailing past opulent yachts and hidden coves. The salty breeze tousled her hair as dolphins danced in the waves. Later she ventured to the historic city of Malaga, where she marveled at the grand Alcazaba fortress and the birthplace of Picasso. As the days passed, Sofia embraced the rhythm of Costa del Sol, lazy afternoons under the sun, thrilling adventures along the coast, and nights filled with flamenco music and laughter. She realized that this wasn't just a vacation. It was a love affair with Spain, one that would stay with her forever. And as she sipped sangria under a canopy of stars on her last evening, she knew she would return, because some places don't just steal your heart, they become a part of your soul. Beaches, where golden sands meet the Mediterranean. Sofia Carter had always dreamed of visiting Spain, but nothing could have prepared her for the breathtaking beauty of Costa del Sol's beaches. As her plane descended into Malaga, she caught her first glimpse of the coastline. Miles of golden sands shimmering under the Mediterranean sun, framed by rugged cliffs and lush palm trees. The sight filled her with anticipation, knowing that her adventure was just beginning. Her first stop was Playa de la Malagueta, a lively beach close to the heart of Malaga. The warm sand cradled her feet as she strolled past sunbathers, families playing in the shallow waves, and locals sipping café con leche under shaded terraces. She found a cozy spot near the water, laid out her towel, and breathed in the salty air. The sound of the waves rolling onto the shore mixed with the distant laughter of children building sandcastles. A nearby beach vendor offered her a freshly sliced mango, its sweetness a refreshing contrast to the heat of the midday sun. As she lay back, watching the sailboats drift across the horizon, her thoughts melted away. The Mediterranean sparkled under the clear blue sky, its surface glistening like scattered diamonds. Sofia had visited many beaches in her travels, but there was something uniquely inviting about Costa del Sol. Perhaps it was the warmth of the sand, the hospitality of the locals, or the timeless beauty of the landscape. Wanting to explore beyond the city, she took a short drive east to Burriana Beach in Nerja, one of the region's most picturesque spots. Surrounded by towering cliffs and dotted with colorful fishing boats, the beach had a more tranquil atmosphere. Here the sand was finer, almost like golden dust slipping through her fingers. She watched as surfers rode the gentle waves and scuba divers disappeared beneath the water's surface, exploring the hidden marine world below. Curious about the underwater beauty, she decided to try snorkeling for the first time. With a guide leading the way, she waded into the crystal-clear waters. Schools of fish darted between the rocks, their scales reflecting the sunlight like tiny mirrors. She spotted a sea anemone swaying with the currents, and even a small octopus camouflaged against the seabed. It was a world unlike any she had ever seen before, silent, serene, and teeming with life. After drying off, she wandered up to a nearby chiringuito, a traditional beachfront restaurant known for its fresh seafood. The scent of grilled sardines filled the air as chefs prepared the famous espito de sardinas, skewered sardines cooked over an open flame. Paired with a cold glass of tinto de verano, the meal was simple yet divine, a perfect taste of Spain's coastal flavors. Determined to see more, she ventured westward toward Cabopino Beach, a lesser-known but stunningly beautiful stretch of sand near Marbella. Unlike the bustling city beaches, Cabopino felt like a hidden paradise. The sand dunes created a natural, untouched landscape, and the calm waters made it the ideal place for paddleboarding. Renting a board from a friendly local instructor, she paddled out into the sea, feeling the gentle swells rock beneath her. It was a surreal experience. Just her, the open water, and the distant sound of seagulls calling overhead. As the day began to fade, Sofia made her way to Playa del Cristo in Estepona, a quiet cove with shallow waters and soft powdery sand. Families gathered for evening picnics, and a group of friends played guitar under the shade of a palm tree. The relaxed atmosphere was contagious, and she found herself sinking into a hammock at a beachside bar, sipping on a refreshing mojito as the sun dipped toward the horizon. The sunset was unlike anything she had ever seen before. The sky transformed into a masterpiece of fiery oranges, deep purples, and soft pinks, reflecting on the still waters like a painting come to life. It was a reminder that some moments in life are best experienced with all the senses: feeling the sand beneath your feet, hearing the whisper of the waves, tasting the salt in the air, and seeing the sky explode into color. By the time she returned to her resort that night, her heart was full. The beaches of Costa del Sol had given her more than just a scenic escape. They had given her a sense of peace, a deep appreciation for nature's beauty, and memories that would last a lifetime. Resorts. Luxury and relaxation by the sea. After an exhilarating day exploring Costa del Sol's breathtaking beaches, Sofia Carter was ready to experience the region's famed resorts. She had read about the luxurious accommodations that lined the coast, each offering an exquisite blend of Spanish charm and modern indulgence. As her taxi pulled up to Marbella's Puente Romano Beach Resort, she knew instantly that she had entered a world of pure luxury. The grand entrance welcomed her with the scent of fresh jasmine and the sight of towering palm trees swaying gently in the warm evening breeze. The resort was designed to reflect a traditional Andalusian village, with whitewashed walls, cobbled pathways, and vibrant bougainvillea climbing up every corner. A friendly concierge greeted her with a warm smile and a chilled glass of cava, Spain's sparkling wine. As she stepped into her oceanfront suite, she was awestruck by the view. The private balcony opened up to the endless expanse of the Mediterranean, where the golden hues of the sunset reflected upon the water like liquid gold. The room itself was a masterpiece of elegance. Crisp white linens, hand-woven rugs, and delicate ceramic accents that paid homage to the region's rich history. She ran her fingers across the smooth marble countertop before stepping into the lavish bathroom, where a deep soaking tub invited her to unwind. Wanting to fully immerse herself in the resort experience, she made her way down to the infinity pool, where the water seemed to blend seamlessly into the horizon. Luxurious sun loungers lined the pool deck, each shaded by flowing white curtains. She sank into one, letting the warmth of the late afternoon sun kiss her skin as a waiter approached with a perfectly crafted cocktail, a refreshing mojito infused with locally grown mint and a hint of citrus. The resort was more than just a place to stay. It was an escape into a world of unparalleled relaxation. She had booked a spa experience at the Six Senses Spa, renowned for its holistic approach to wellness. As she entered the candlelit sanctuary, the scent of lavender and sea salt filled the air. A soft-spoken therapist led her to a private treatment room overlooking a lush garden, where she indulged in a signature Andalusian olive oil massage, known for its nourishing properties. With every gentle stroke, the stress of everyday life melted away, leaving her in a blissful state of tranquility. For dinner, she decided to explore one of the resort's many fine dining options. Danny Garcia's Michelin-starred restaurant, a culinary gem within the resort, offered an unforgettable experience. The menu was a masterpiece of Spanish flavors, and she couldn't resist ordering the lobster paella, which arrived at her table in a steaming golden pan, rich with saffron-infused rice and the freshest seafood. As she took her first bite, the delicate balance of flavors transported her deeper into the essence of Spain. The following day, she woke up early to take advantage of the resort's yoga session on the beach. With the soft sound of waves as her soundtrack, she followed the instructor's soothing guidance, stretching into poses that connected her mind and body to the rhythm of the sea. It was a meditative experience that set the tone for another perfect day. Eager to explore beyond her resort, She took a short drive to Finca Courtesan, an exclusive resort near Casares, known for its world-class golf course and regal atmosphere. The estate felt like a hidden paradise, with its sprawling gardens, serene courtyards, and a sense of absolute privacy. She spent the afternoon lounging by the resort's beach club, where white daybeds were perfectly positioned along the shore, allowing her to bask in the gentle sea breeze. One of the highlights of her stay was an evening at Kempinski Hotel Bahia in Estepona, where she attended a flamenco performance under the stars. The open-air terrace overlooked the glistening sea, and the rhythmic claps, passionate guitar strumming, and hypnotic footwork of the dancers left her completely spellbound. The energy of the performance was intoxicating, and for a moment, she felt as though she had been transported to the heart of Andalusia's soul. As her time in Costa del Sol came to an end, Sofia reflected on everything she had experienced: the golden beaches, the opulent resorts, the flavors of Spain, and the sheer joy of slowing down and savoring life's simple pleasures. This was more than just a vacation. It was a journey into a world of beauty, culture, and relaxation. On her final night, she sat on her balcony, listening to the gentle lull of the waves. With a glass of Rioja in hand, she made a silent promise to return. Because some places don't just leave you with memories, they leave you with a longing, a connection that calls you back time and time again.